This week, the nation honors nurses who have been on the front lines of this deadly pandemic. Their stories of too many unanswered questions and not enough safety gear have faded from the headlines. Still, they look back with a sense of pride and determination. Their images and their cries for help have been heartbreaking. The nation's nurses for more than a year have persevered and improvised while taking on the novel but deadly coronavirus.
I remember that day and going to the ICUs, and we had to change everything.
That day was March 14th, 2020. Dr. Nehemiah Thrash diagnosed Riverside Health's first COVID-19 patient in Williamsburg.
I remember that moment, that was at one of our sister facilities, and, we transferred that patient here to Riverside Regional.
That patient died long before December 16th, 2020. That's the day Riverside administered its first of the life-saving coronavirus vaccine.
I had the privilege of being one of the nurses in our vaccine clinic. The only word I can use for that day was hope.
Hope was desperately needed. On that day in history, the virus had killed 4,500 people in Virginia, and the positivity rate was 11.4%. Over the months, shots were getting into arms, but not the arms of the most medically needy. So on March 4th, 2021, Riverside Walter Reed co-hosted a clinic for the minority population where many have comorbidities.
Making sure we hit our underserved areas. We have the duty to educate our communities about the safe, use of vaccines.
Thurman has been a nurse for 20 years and says there's no other profession for her. As people live longer and nurses retire, it's estimated the nation will face a nursing shortage of 500,000 in 5 years. I will have more information later tonight on WAVY.com.